Kick's empty.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Spurs are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Golden State Warriors. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Drobniak, Little out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Spears, and it's Ware in its center. And for the Spurs, they've got Wembanyama. Harper is out there with Stephon Castle. And there's the prodigy, and it's Salon in at the four-man position. And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you gotta push him out of the paint.
Just a little. Here's Leonard. Buries it down low.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Castle. Here's the prodigy. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Leonard after the made shot from the prodigy. Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's Little finishing it off.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Wembanyama left side. It's stolen by Little. And here's Leonard. To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. What's up? First team foul. Shooting one.
He throw good, Wembanyama. The Warriors have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Castle. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Pearson's shot is off.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Warriors trail by 5. To the paint. Wants to get it over to Castle and does. The Spurs making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. And here are the Warriors now. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Has to Ware. And here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. No good, unable to end this one. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Castle. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Sensabaugh, no good.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Nobody near Leonard. No good with the triple. Spurs have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Here's Salon. And that one is hammered home.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here's Spears. Hasn't made one yet. For the 3. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Outside Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama misses the fadeaway jumper.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
It's good.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Castle. Here's Salon. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 5. Here's Spears. From deep three-point territory. No good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's San Antonio up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Trey Murphy is out there with Topic. Then there's Holland. And it's Bona in at the 5. Pass to Topic. Unloads. So good. Misses his first shot of the night. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Jalen Smith. And it's the prodigy in for Jake LaRavia. Now Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Wembanyama, a screen. Sends the ball, no good.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Goes up from the top of the key. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Leonard.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Here's the prodigy. Just 5 to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Harper, he's checked in for the Spurs. Little, he's checked in for the Warriors. Outside Leonard. As to Drobniak. Tries to save it. Warriors the rebound. San Antonio leading by 3. And here's Harper from the arc. It's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Harper's got 5 points so far. Outside Leonard. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. The 17-footer. The Warriors pull it in. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Fears. Sinks the 3-pointer. Fears has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Over to the left wing. Here's Sensabaugh. He has yet to score. The shot's good from Roger.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. San Antonio making a switch here. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Well, you look at Ware. He's absolutely deadly from outside. Warriors trail by 6. Gets to Little. Some nice passing by Golden State. Leonard, no luck. Spurs have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Floats it up for Wembanyama.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Craig. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the wing right side. Little gets to Leonard. And the 3 off target.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Outside Harper. Lock at 6. From downtown, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, better let that stop. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game 1 and a big lead right now for the San Antonio Spurs.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Dylan Harper has been sensational.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, he is a guy you want to go to with the game on the line.
Warriors trail by 11. They've got the prodigy. Castle is out there with Harper. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making that.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Salon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Harper lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Harper's got 10 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Where the bounce pass. Down low. Takes it out to Leonard. Shoots the 3. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Spurs leading by 12. Pass to the prodigy. just 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Golden State ball.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. As to Drobniak. Puts up a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Harper. 6 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Good on the three-point shot. Castle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since jump streak.
Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Drobniak. Back to Leonard. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Fears with it. Little sets a screen for Fears. It's stolen by Wembanyama. An even 3-on-3 break. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Pass to Fears. Some nice passing by Golden State. The wide open shot by Little. No good again that time. Spurs leading by 19. And he drives in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's Ware, and he dunks it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Spurs making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Howland, he's checked in for Khalil Ware. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Fears. The Warriors shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. They've got Howland, Fears is out there with Topic. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Wolf at the 5 spot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Pass to Topic. The 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the prodigy. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And the Warriors miss again. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. That one goes in.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
The Warriors have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. No good on the wing 3. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And he jams it with authority.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Topic. No good from outside. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. That one good for 2. And that's now 18 points for the prodigy.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Fear. To stop the drought. Takes a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Smith's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A prodigy, and he goes in for the top.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Topic. Pass to Fear. 3-pointers off the mark.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
To the middle. Out left to the wing. Here's Holland. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by San Antonio.
Pass to the prodigy. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Spurs.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the prodigy.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Sinks the triple.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's the prodigy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First team foul. Number 10. Junior.
good from the prodigy. Both free throws good from the prodigy. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, Fear. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce,
then please text the word Spurs along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. Spurs fans, our next promotional line is a fun one. It's the Coyote Big Football. All kids 13 and under will get a full storybook.
Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Spurs come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Warriors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
It's round 2 of the playoffs. Thanks for joining us. A matchup between two Western Conference powers here in Game 2. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Trey Murphy out there with Fears. Then there's Khalil Ware, and it's Little in at the 4. And for the Spurs, Castle is out there with Harper. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's the Prodigy in at the 3, small forward. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Pass to Salah. Here's the Prodigy. Leonard defending. The rebound by Ware. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. No good with the triple. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his
that. And the first one at the line is good. Shot's good from the strike.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Salah.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet move. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Little. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And he lobs it up. It's stolen. Leonard looking around. Pass to Fears. And here's Little. From 11 feet away. And it's in. Off the glass.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's the prodigy. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The prodigy's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this group has been storming through the postseason, sweeping the first round and with a chance to go up 2-0 here tonight.
They've been firing on all cylinders, and we'll see how they do. I mean, the competition getting a bit tougher the deeper into the playoffs we go.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Leonard for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
Well, we know the attention that Wembanyama will command. That time, moving it along to the open man.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Sensabaugh checked in for San Antonio. The Warriors also with a sub. Holland, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Topic. Pass to Holland. Here's Drobniak. And there's the screen from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Drobniak's got 6 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
On the floor for the Warriors. We've got Topic, and it's Little in at center. Smith, that's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. Here's Topic. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Drobniak. Little screen to the inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Oh, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Kopich. Pass to Wolf. There's the triple. Rebound by San Antonio.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the Prodigy gets it to go.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
For those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Drobniak. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Drobniak's got 6 points in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Drobniak. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Kopich. Lets it go from deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Smith. And it's Harper in for Castle. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Harper passes to the Prodigy. The rebound by Ware. The Warriors lead by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Fears. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. Fears has got 7 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the Prodigy gets it to go.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Here's Fears. 7 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fears has got 5 points now this quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's the Prodigy. No good from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Pass to Fears. Leonard outside. Takes the 3. Deflected. Here's the Prodigy. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Almost converts despite the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. So Salon, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Sensabaugh. And Golden State also making a switch. Hollins checked in. And the second free throw is good. The Warriors lead by 7. Pass to Ware. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fears. And the layup is good off the glass. Fears has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
San Antonio again can't hit. Leonard up top. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Golden State Warriors.
They've been fearless tonight. That kind of attitude becomes contagious. I mean, look how many times they've gotten to the stripe.
Yeah, I mean, they brought their gear. They've been camping out at the line all night. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They were able to hold serve in Game 1. But they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. The Warriors lead by 9. They've got Castle. He's out there with Harper. And it's the prodigy in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Now here's Little. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Leonard for 3. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
The prodigy can't hit. Here's Fears. He's got 11. To Ware. Oh, sweet move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Golden State. Ware. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Area and a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 17. for three. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And the Warriors miss again.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. He's checked in for Leonard. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Victor Wembanyama is second.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Passed a little. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Rejected. They retain possession. Just 2 to shoot. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the prodigy gets it to go.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Warriors lead by 3. The 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The prodigy can't hit. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Fears. Fires the 3. To the right side. Money on the 19-footer. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Well, he's certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Holland. Fears shot is off. San Antonio moving the ball around. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Harper's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Spurs trail by 10. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. We've got Holland, and it's Topic in at the point guard position.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Over to the wing. Holland for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the prodigy. No good on the triple.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Drobniak, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Here's Topic. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's the Prodigy. Flushes it down to finish the break.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Droplet. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's the Prodigy. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
There's a screen. Unloads. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And the new group getting ready for the Warriors. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the 3 misses.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Puts up the tray. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Spurs trail by 10. Fires the 3. Ooh, it misses.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Jacks up a 3. Can't get it.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Yes, using that window.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Yes, sir. The Warriors lead by 6. Outside Leonard, he launches. Leonard, a threat from deep.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
The triple drops.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Leonard. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Oh, no good on the dunk. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Leonard. Shot's no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up to the Spurs. 8-point game.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. The 3 buries it from outside.
And that was a good read from Leonard. Noticing the overcommitment and exploiting.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference in the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in play, after the review, disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Trail by 9. Beyond the arc. Cash from downtown.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Money from three.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this and fast.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Nails it! There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, that is clutch. Now go out and guard that three-point line.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Fires. Can't get it to go. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intention. Foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so the Warriors take the win. It might have been just game.
I love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
We're here with MP.
Every team is different for us. Everything starts with our defense, our scores, or we give up second chances. We just lose, you know? We lose our identity, and you can't have that.
We hope you enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs with Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Alex.